since 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Mic check, 1, 2. Welcome, guys. Hope you all have a great week. Having a great week. Happy Thursday. We're back in the mighty Fenix A320. I kind of missed this aircraft, to be honest. After all the different ones we've flown lately, the 7.5, the CRJ, the 7.3, kind of happy to be back in the Airbus A320, the legendary Phoenix. Raf says, I'm in the 7.5. Why am I showing as a Boeing 7.3? Yeah, I do have FSL TL, Raf, and apparently doesn't want to pick you up. But yeah, Raf's flying with us to Atlanta, and we have, as always, live weather on. And I'm doing live time tonight, so I expect it to be a beautiful sunset arrival, evening arrival into hot Atlanta, Georgia. So again, thanks so much for joining me, guys. We have the DominicDesignTeam airport scenery that looks really good. The details are absolutely amazing. The level of the line work and like the level of detail in this Scenery is very good, and it's pretty good on frames as well, as you can see. So I definitely do recommend it. I'm going to take a quick screenshot, even though Raf's a 7.3, that's fine. We can still take one for the gram. Hopefully my voice is coming through loud and clear. Screenshot. Get the party started today. We're going to go screenshot folder, and we're going to go, what are we? Frontier Flight 212, Austin departure. All right, let's jump in. I don't think we have any VATSIM available at the moment. Yeah, it's going to be an uncontrolled departure. Departure is going to be out of 36 right. That's what SimBrief gave me, so we're going to push back nose right and get out of here. Alright guys, don't forget to smash that like button before we start. And without further ado, let's just hop right into it. Now I literally, full disclosure, haven't touched the Fenix A320. It's good to have a EFB back, but I haven't touched this bird in over a month since the last time I streamed it. So hopefully the frames issue with rendering the PFD is going to be a little bit better after I followed a pretty good tutorial by EasyJet Sim Pilot, I believe it was, where he kind of went through and showed you some coding to put in order to have the A320 load. In the Fenix app, it has some sort of wizard mode or something like that I followed, but hopefully that would have fixed it. Alright, let's see. We have external power available. Let me just make sure everything's good with the EFB here, because I haven't done it in a while. So that's good. That's working. Let's see if it loads our flight from SimBrief. Hopefully it will. Good. So Austin to Atlanta. That's good to go. And we'll open up a door. We'll even get the GSX going. Come on, GSX. Don't be shy. Alright, let me restart KATL. Restart. Alright, hopefully that should fix it. Let's get up in the overhead. And battery 1. Let's see if we remember how this worked. Battery 2. And external power. There we go. No smoking can go to auto. Emergency exit lights can go armed. Nav lights can go on. Crew supply oxygen on. CVR test. Check. Ground control, and we'll go captains for the evac. We'll go navs for the aiders. And while that gets going, I believe that's everything we needed to do up there. We're gonna come over here to our handy dandy EFB. Our nav database is up to date as of 5th of October. We're good till 1st of November, which is good. So what do we have to do here? AOC menu, flight initialization. It's just like riding a bike, just like riding a bike. I'm gonna go Unicom as well. We're on Unicom. Awesome traffic. Frontier Flight 212 ready, check. Okay. Thank you. There we go. And this is not modeled like it was in the 7.3, or in the 7.5 rather, but we'll turn it on anyway and turn up the sound. Alright, so we're good for the initialization page. Austin to Atlanta, alternate is Nashville, good.
Traffic Delta 12 to the team radio check.
5x5.
Yeah, you can start.
There you go. Good. Now, excuse me as I come back up to speed on this aircraft. Where was it? Oh yeah, init, that's what I wanted. I'm gonna come here. As you guys can tell, it's been a while, but it'll come back to us just like riding a bike. Cost index on today's flight, 34. Frontier Flight 212, 212, and cruising at 350 today with an ISA deviation of +8, so it's going to be 350 slash minus, so it's a little bit warmer, 38. IRSs are going to be aligned on reference, and we're going to go wind data. It's so good having all this stuff automatically populate for you. Love it. There we go. Wind data is in. Not looking too shabby to me. It's all coming out of the northwest-ish. And all right. Over to our flight plan. I am expecting the Alexei 4 departure to Zenzi off 36 right. So 36 right. Alexei 4. Zenzi. Insert. And for arrival, we can clear all this messages. For arrival into Atlanta, as of now, we're doing the 26 right Hobbit 2. So let's go 26 right ILS. Hobbit 2, and it's going to be the Orc transition. Let's see if we have that. Orc. Sounds like Lord of the Rings stuff. Gollum, Orc. Is this some sort of a Lord of the Rings reference? Alright. Now, how do we do this here? We put the constraints on both our side and the FOs. We went to plan. And let's step through this bad boy. So Alexei 3 or Alexei 4 departure has me. What's up, Henry? Henry's in the house, and we had KW Airlines in the house as well. Yeah, it has been a long time, Henry. Thanks for joining. We missed you. Climb on heading 335 or 355 rather, and then top altitude assigned by ATC. Vectors to cross hook at or above 5,000. So how about I'll just put 5,000 here. 5,000 is set, and then we're gonna go from hook to Alexei. I'm currently on Mallorca, and of course with a bit of plane spotting. Oh, back to Palma de Mallorca. You go there quite often, Henry. Nice, dude. Enjoy it, sir. Enjoy the good weather that I'm imagining is pretty warm over there. So no discons, and we're gonna go arrival for a right downwind for runway 26 right in Atlanta, and like I said, it's live time today, so that's good. Let's see if GSX will work. GSX request boarding. Good. Let's go to mass and balance. We gotta get our payload in for the 18th time. Yeah, I guess that's a pretty common destination for Europeans. So I'm planning 168 people, packs should I say, 500 737, 737 cargo, and 20,000 on the block fuel. Let's take a little bit more. So we'll go 22,000, 22.1, that's fine. Load aircraft, we'll do it instantly. In the meantime, we do have all this good stuff going on outside with GSX. We have a little southwest action over there. People just walking all over the gate area, no problem. No problem at all. They're just cruising. Alright, what's my zero fuel weight? It's going to be 132.5. So I'm going to go init B 132.5. And for my center of gravity, 30.1. Block fuel in 22.1. And let's see, for my alternate, well, we'll do the contingency first. Contingency 1.6, we'll call it. Then we have alternate fuel 4.4 to get to Nashville. 4.4. Final reserves 2.5. So this is not like the 7.3 where they call it reserves for the alternate and final reserves. it actually writes it separately in the make-do for the A320. So got to remember that. Fin res, we'll call it 2.6. That looks good to moi. Perf. So in terms of our takeoff performance, hey, we can check some performances again. That's always good. Austin, it's going to be 3. Now this is a little glitch. It's a typo. It should be 3.6 because there's no 3.5. It's 3.6, right? So we'll call it 3.5, right? But we mean 3.6, right? Flaps configuration optimal, force toga no, anti-ice off, packs on. Sync the load sheet, and the altimeter is 29907, which actually reminds me I gotta set that and I gotta get a weather check. 145, 46, 48. 145, 146 on the rotation, and 148 on the V2. Okay. Flaps are going to be 1 down 0.1, 1 down 0.1, and that could be, okay, I think that they updated, ever since the V2 update, I need the hydraulics to all be fully online to do that. Okay, 1 down 0.1 to do the pitch trim, I mean. 56 on the flex temp, 56 on the flex temp. And engine out acceleration 1480, thrust reduction and acceleration all 1480 across the board. 1480 slash 1480. Alright, good. That looks good. Let's go over here and get a weather check in Austin just to make sure, since there's no ATIS online. Weather, Kilo, Alpha, Uniform, Sierra. We'll go here, get the METAR, wait for it to load. There we go. Where'd it go? Why isn't it showing me? AOC menu, receive messages. Okay, so that's interesting. The weather data doesn't want to load. Select desired system. Not config. Not maintenance. But we will check failures, make sure there's nothing there. Yeah, this should load as far as I know. Let me know if you guys have the same issue. I could do it one more time. Kilo, Alpha, Uniform, Sierra. I can easily get it from the Nightbot in chat. That's no problem. I'm just wondering why it doesn't want to show up. Yeah, for whatever reason, guys, this doesn't want to work. That's the first. Never seen that before with the Fenix A320. Very, very weird. So I'm gonna go, let's get a METAR in chat then. We'll go METAR, exclamation point METAR, Kilo, Alpha, Uniform, Sierra. What information do we have? Flight directors are on both sides. That's good. So, as of the 19th, which is today, that's good. 17:53. So basically half an hour ago. Winds are 010 at 12. So slight right crosswind component. We're doing 3.6. Good visibility, clear. Temperature 3.1. Holy moly, you guys down in Texas are living it up with these temperatures. 31 degrees. Dew point 7, altimeter 29907. Alright, 2997. Set once. 29997. Set twice. And 2997. Set 3 times. All right, that looks good to me. I'll try something else. Let me see if this side will pull it up, the message. It's kind of weird how that doesn't want to work. So we've gotten 2 weather datas, but when you click to load, it goes out of that screen and says wait for system respond, and it says ATSU out. Not quite sure if some sort of servers are down or what it is, but we'll load, the load sheet works. We'll accept that 132.5 and 30.1 on the zero fuel weight Mac, and then with the fuel is 28.8 for takeoff. Accept that. All right, cool. Looks pretty good to me. We can go ahead and close up and get out of here. So we'll go GSX. Reset position. It's looking decent on frames, but I can't judge until I see if this is smooth or not. Hopefully that EasyJet Sim Pilot thing would worked by now for the stream, and I'll get a smooth PFD and ND display. All right, let's go close all the doors and such. So V speeds are in, weights have been initialized, flight plan is in, altimeters are set. All right, ground services. Let's go on and start the APU. Don't want to forget that one. So fuel pumps going on, seatbelt signs on, CVR can go off, ground control. We'll go beacon lights on, and we'll go 1, 2, wait 3 seconds after the master switch and start the APU. We'll make sure we have the desired amount of fuel on board, which we wanted, which is 22.1. Good. And let's hear the APU kick from the outside. Got that beautiful bald eagle on the vertical stab for the Frontier. No A330 tonight. I've never flown A330 reggae simulation. Which one? I used to have the headwind A330 back in the day, but aside from that, not really. There's an Aerosoft A330 coming out. Alright, push is our discretion. I don't see anybody on the ramp, so I'm not going to make a call here. We'll make a call for our taxi. Good. We have APU on. We'll need APU bleed on. The gens are auto in this Airbus. So we're gonna go external power off now, and I believe we should be ready for engine start. Let's go GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. That should get rid of, yeah, that will get rid of the door, close the door for us. Oh, watch your head, watch your head. Oh, he almost got ran over by the jetway. Chocks and cones removed, parking brakes set, good. We're gonna come here, we'll put our squawk to 2000 and we'll go squawk mode Charlie on. That stuff can wait. Cockpit door locked. Alright. Latin VFR, did that come out recently, Raf? Is that like a new product? I generally don't fly Latin VFR. I don't buy Latin VFR aircrafts. I buy their sceneries, but rather wait for the Aerosoft if it's still coming. I don't know if there's been new developments on that one. Alright, and I'm gonna get a little bit of panel lighting here because it's gonna get dark and then we're gonna look for it being like, where is everything? So because we're flying lifetime tonight, usually I pull the time back, but I thought we'd do a nice sunset arrival today. into Hotlanta. So yeah, we'll turn these lights on. All right. Push back, push back, push back. I want to push back nose right. And then taxi to 36 right. All right, pushing back nose right.
Release parking brakes.
Parking brakes. Released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
June of 2030. Oh boy, they dropped their release date. I wonder why that is. In that case, maybe I should consider the Latin VFR. That guy doing the Michael Jackson front shuffle. No problem. She's shuffling. No problem. They just went through each other. No problem. All right. So, engine start, switch to start, and give me engine number 1. We got N2. No, I know you're kidding about the 2030, but you're probably not too far off, Raf. If they drop their release date, that means like at least mid 2024, maybe late 2024. So it's gonna be a while. I get your point. Do we keep the isolation valve on for the 7.5 after turning off? No, you can turn off the isolation valve and the APU bleed, because you want cross bleed to be possible.
Set parking brakes.
All right, parking brakes going on.
Cockpit to
Give me
ground.
engine number 2.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Hear the PTU barking. How are you enjoying the 7.5 so far, Raf? I saw you did a few flights with it. It's fun, eh? When an X-Pain is not bringing the pain, it's pretty fun. When you don't lose ailerons or elevators or all these different issues I've encountered with it. Feels amazing, nice. I'm glad you're having a good experience with it, dude. I'm glad.
Unlocking gear.
All right, we got 2 good engines. Let the EGT stabilize. We'll go block time on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
All right, 2 good engines. APU bleed on, or off rather.
Ride is clear.
Since the engine bleeds are all auto, packs are auto. Engine or APU bleed off. We'll go APU off, and we'll go over here, set our flaps for takeoff. Flaps were 1. Engine start switch can go to norm. Flaps out for takeoff, and trim was down 0.1. So here we go. Now I can set it. Too much. Well, we'll call it good about there. That seems like a nice 0.1. Flight controls, please. Let's get flight control cam out. Full left, observe, neutral. Full right, neutral. One more time, left. Left goes up, right goes down. Right goes up, left goes down. Elevators aft, forward, rudder check. Beautiful, flight control test complete. And auto brakes going to... Where was RTO here? God, I'm so rusty with this aircraft. Let's arm the speed brakes. Auto brakes max, I believe it was. That's what it was. And then predictive wind shear on. All that good stuff on. Takeoff config, check. Cabin, okay, cabin secured, check. APU is off, taxi lights went on, And here we go. We are taxiing via apron, Golf 1, Golf Bravo. Or we can take Alpha. Austin traffic, Frontier Flight 212 taxiing 36 right via Golf 1, Golf Alpha, Austin traffic. Let's go. Good to be back in the Phoenix. You learned the systems by watching my first stream. Now it's muscle memory. Yeah, surprisingly, like it gets pretty comfortable pretty fast, right, Raf? It's kind of similar to the 7.3. It's not that different. It always helps when you have like someone to kind of watch their video and learn from as well. Like I didn't really do any tutorials. I just tried to kind of figure it out myself, and it took a while to learn the overhead panel and all that good stuff and how the EFB works, but it's done pretty good. I think they've done a good job of how you load the aircraft and all those ground services and how you could save the configuration and stuff in the EFB. It's pretty good. I like it. So we are clear on the right. This is Golf 1. Clear on the left. Let's get out of here, guys. So left on Golf, right on Alpha, check. And I gotta remember, back in the Airbus meeting, I have detents, which are always a little bit tricky with the Honeycomb Alpha or Honeycomb Bravo, since they don't have detents built into them, but we'll remember that. So I'm gonna cross Bravo. I'll just take Alpha all the way. Yeah, I see Alpha. Alpha, I see it. We are clear on the left, clear on the right. Yeah, I don't know why the tiller always wants to kind of pull to the left, but that's fine. I counteract it. Theoretically, if I just leave it, it should taxi straight, but you guys see how it kind of like pulls to the left? I have no idea why it does that. No idea. Alright, we're good on the tire pressure and everything, and fuel is balanced, 93.80, so 60-pound difference, that's fine. Looking good. Alright, hold your ears. I'm going to do a little shot from the outside. Hold your ears. You've been warned. So, you know what? So far the frames look decent. We'll see if it keeps it up. But yeah, I do wonder why the AOC menu stuff wasn't working with the weather data. That was very weird. Let's see if it comes back. Atsu. Careful where we're taxiing here. AOC menu, receive
Austin traffic.
messages.
Austin traffic. That's 1252, checking out runway 26
Yeah,
right
it doesn't work.
to the east. Austin.
Doesn't want to work, that's fine. Alright, Raf's on his way out. We're gonna go all the way to Bravo. Line up. Safe flight, Raf. We'll see you. So winds were 010 at 12. That matches with the same with the windsock. So he's going to 36 left. Okay, interesting. So he's going to be departing from the other side of the airport. That's fine. Hopefully he won't take a
Correction. Golf.
right turn at us.
Alaska 621. Boston traffic.
All right. Let's get it. Parking brakes on. Let's go. Austin traffic, Frontier Flight 212, lining up runway 36 right for IFR departure to the east. Austin traffic. Let's see him rotate. It's a 7-3, wrong aircraft, model matching, but nice rotation nonetheless. There he goes. All right. So we're gonna go landing lights, runway turn off, strobes. We'll leave it to auto, and toggle the seatbelt. We'll go TCAS, TARA, and let's get out of here. Are we clear on the right? We are clear on the right, Cap. Thank you. And we are clear on the left. Alright. Let's give a little bit of distance with Raf. Hold your ears. Look at that. Look at that. Let's take a screenshot. Take it from here. Don't mind if I do. Snip. Parking brakes on. You don't want to keep rolling forward halfway down the runway. Let's see. Frontier Flight 212, Austin, departure number 2. Alright. KW says, hey man, how's it going? And just in time for the takeoff. All good over here, KW. Hope all is good on your end as well, my friend. Thanks for joining. Alright, so it's going to be a right turn after takeoff to go basically direct, hook at or above 5,000. Alright guys, let's go. Actually, we'll do it like this. Flight control cam is cooperating today. Good. Austin traffic, Frontier Flight 212 taking off runway 36 right, IFR departure to the east. Austin traffic. Alright, let's go. Chrono. Stable. Manflex 56 SRS runway, auto thrust blue. Takeoff thrust set, check. $80 knots, check. V1, rotate. Positive rate, you're up. I kind of missed the Airbus. Alright, hold your ears. Austin, wheel, see ya! Alright, thrust reduction acceleration was 1083-ish. There we go. Thrust climb auto thrust. Check. And remember, you don't have to manually trim. This aircraft does it all for you. Austin traffic, Frontier Flight 212 departed runway 36 right, climbing out of 2000, right turn, direct, hook, last call. Austin traffic. Let's go. Flaps up. And direct, hook, insert, navin, right turn. Here we go. Can disarm our ground spoilers and close our nose, turn off our nose lights and runway turn off lights. And I'm pleased to report that so far so good. So the PFD lag that we had since the updated V2 version seems to have gone away. So shout out EasyJet Sim Pilot for that great tutorial that he had that I followed, and I was able to get smooth PFD readings on the Fenix now, even on stream with the extra load on my PC. That's all looking good. I'm happy to see that. That means we're able to do approaches in IMC and not have to worry about, you know, only having to do auto land. So 5,000, we're just going to give ourselves up to our cruising altitude of 350. Alright, let's see. So far, so good. Not too shabby at all. Towards hook we go. Pretty happy with that. Let the FO have controls for a second. Looking good. I truly did miss the Fenix, guys. It's just so... I don't know how to explain it. It's so automated, yet it feels good to hand fly still. It does a lot of things, nuanced things for you. Nuisance, not nuance. A lot of nuisance items for you. Like the isolation valve and the packs and all that. I love it. And I'm super happy that to see that it doesn't lag anymore. Very happy about that. Climbing out of 10,000, I'm going to put the autopilot on. Autopilot. AP1. Check. Let's go over here. Pressurization. Cabin altitude is 2,400 and climbing at 500 feet a minute. Pressure diff is 3.5. Good. Landing lights off. And clear skies ahead of us. We're going to go seatbelt signs off. And all is well over there, ladies and gentlemen. Hold your ears. Let's do another external shot. I'm going to do a screenshot here. Capture that. And it's all going on the Discord server. Whoever's interested in joining the Discord, we have tons of fun conversations in there. Exclamation point Discord in chat like I just did, and it'll bring up the link. Feel free to join. Go one from maybe here as well. That looks good, looks good. All right. Beautiful. So we're going to be on the Hobbit 2 RNAV arrival and ORC, Oscar Romeo Romeo Kilo Kilo. That's going to be our transition for the Hobbit 2. The first restriction that I'm going to need to be mindful of is November Zulu Golf Uniform Lima, Nezgul. We want to be at 240 or higher. So we'll say for descent planning purposes, we'll say 250 because that'll make it an even 10,000 feet we need to lose. Times that by 3, that's 30 miles to start a descent before we get to that waypoint Nezgul to meet our restriction at 250 that we've set. I'll add a little bit extra for buffer to slow down, and if we have any tailwinds, which we don't necessarily do, but we'll call it 33 miles. So I believe in this fare bus, you had to just spell it out. So we're going to put November for the fixed ring, that is. November Zulu Golf Uniform Lima. I'm going to go with 33. That's beautiful, that's set. So if I go plan and I go next page, there we go. That's our descent ring before Nezgul. That's checked. Good. All right, and we'll try to get another weather data. I don't think it's going to work, but we'll try. We'll go weather, KATL. Let's see if that works. Yeah, it just doesn't want to work. Doesn't want to work, no problem. Climbing at 18,000 feet. Let's pull standard on the Barrow. Standard. My side, standard. FO side and standard for the standby. Looks good. Let's do a METAR in chat maybe. Or actually, you know what? I can get it from my EFB as well. We'll cross-check against what we get from the Nightbot here. So we're airborne off Austin for Hotlanta. Let's go arrival weather. So METAR down in Atlanta as of 17:52. So this is literally an hour old. There's no point in me entering this in the box. I'm just gonna wait for a new one. But just out of curiosity, it is 230 at 5, so winds are pretty calm, good visibility, few clouds 4,500, broken 8,000, broken 11,000, broken 20,000. Temperature 19 degrees, dew point 12, altimeter 3000, and rain beginning at 20, ending 40 past the hour. Okay. Sea level pressure, so that's just saying 1015.6 hectopascals. Shower, this is what I was looking for. Showers and rain. Northeast, southeast, southwest. Precipitation for the hour is nothing. Hourly temperature 19.4 and dew point 11.7. So we do have some rain showers going on around northeast, southeast, southwest. So it'll be easier to see that on a graphical depiction, but we don't have... Obviously, we don't have, what do you call it, ForeFlight here, or any sort of company software. But that is not looking too bad. So we don't have any thunderstorms, we don't have any cells like that, convective activity or anything like that. That's good. And then when are we expecting to land there? So 700 miles out, landing 33 UTC. It is so basically an hour and 45 minutes. Hour and 45 minutes. So let's see, based on that, we know we're going to be arriving in an hour and 45 minutes. What's going to be our TAF, terminal area forecast? So from 23, which is 19, so 7 o'clock in 7 minutes, it's going to be 2105. That's fine. And then it's going to be pretty much those kind of conditions all the way until 8 o'clock tomorrow. So 4 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. So that hints to me that these conditions are pretty much going to be prevailing. 210 at 5 knots, good visibility. Few clouds at 25,000. It's going to be like that in Atlanta pretty much. Nothing too crazy forecasted. Now from 4 a.m. 230, the wind picks up a little bit. You have more scattered clouds, probability of 30% between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. So during that 6-hour window tomorrow morning for us, this is in Zulu time. Visibility is going to come down. You have light showers and rain, mist, broken, and okay. So basically, TAF is okay. We'll basically wait for that METAR to renew. That's looking good. Campbell, welcome and goodbye. Let's take another screenshot. Because why not? I'm loving the good performance, the smooth performance I'm getting out of the Fenix. I can't overstate that enough today. Really enjoying it. Let me show you guys where we are at on the map here. Austin, Frontier Flight 212. So I'm doing a ground speed of 494. Raf's doing 442. So we are gaining on him a little bit. We'll remember that. But aside from that, looks like not a lot of people are online. I know there's the YYZ Thursdays, but we've flown to Toronto a lot lately. So I didn't do Toronto today. But yeah, there's an event for VATSIM on Toronto every Thursday, I believe. Which is why you see Montreal Center and Toronto Center online. And we're going from here all the way to Atlanta over here. Hopefully we'll have some more centers come online. But yeah, that's how it's looking like on the map. So we're still climbing for cruise. Our cost index, I'll do 25, 20 maybe. I want it to be 0.77. Interesting, so it doesn't want to go down, huh? There we go. You have to go all the way down to 10 to slow down a little bit. So hopefully we'll slow down a little bit at cruise and then climb as well. It's slowing down just to get some more separation from Raf, who's doing 50 knots slower across the ground than us, so don't want to catch up to him. TCAS is on Tara. Everything's looking good there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is maybe actually I'll put a quick song on, and then afterwards, if there's no ATC, I'll put some live ATC action on. Maybe we'll put like Atlanta in real life just to have some good background noise. And we're waiting 3 more minutes for the METAR to hopefully refresh by 7 o'clock Eastern, which is going to be 11 o'clock Zulu. Or yeah, 11 Zulu, which is 23. So right now it's still... Oh, it renewed, actually. So it's from 6 minutes ago. Beautiful. I think I can compare that now to... It should come out at the top of the hour, typically, I think. But we'll go exclamation point DEST in chat. Nightbot says as of 21:52, so notice how this one is 22:52 Zulu, that one's 21:52, so guess what, we're gonna go with the more up-to-date one in our iPad here, our EFB. So 230 at 5, I can go ahead and enter that. 230 at 5, altimeter 3000. Temperature down in Atlanta, 19 degrees, nice and warm compared to Toronto here. And for the barrel, we're doing, what was it, 2.6. I love how there's the line that always stays there in the McDo compared to like the 7.3 where you have to keep scrolling to that page. Here it shows you, and then also in the 7.3 you have to go to the Prague page to see all this information, when you're gonna get there, how much fuel, etc. But not for this, not for the McDo in the Airbus. So 2.6 right, let's see, according to ILS 2.6 right chart, let me pull it out. And of course the ATC might come on and change that on us, that's totally fine. But for now, ILS 2.6 right is gonna be minimums of 1190, and I also like how I can just type it in the Airbus instead of having to mess around with the little EFS switch there in the 7.3 and scroll forever. So 1190 on the barrel for straight in landing, ILS 26 right. Beautiful. Oh, we got Mr. Brendan Can't Stay. Glad to stop by and drop a like. Nice airplane you're flying there. Hey, Brendan. Thanks for dropping a like. Thanks for dropping by and dropping a like. Appreciate it, sir. And I know you're a huge fan of this, so back in it. Hold your ears. Hit a little bit of turbulence there, but that's for Brendan right there. Back in the Fenix A320, and uh-oh. Why did the autopilot go off? I probably touched something. Back on. Autopilot on. Thrust climb, 350 blue, and we're navin autopilot 1. But yeah, Brendan, we're gonna be in the A320 for quite a few streams. I've missed it, and I appreciate the fact that the PFD is not lagging anymore and all the indications are pretty smooth even when I'm on stream, so that's good. Appreciate you dropping a like and dropping by, my friend. Alright, I'm gonna hold you guys on this cam right here and I'll be right back, guys. Give me 1 sec. Back, guys, back with you. Looks like we got a company message here. "35-minute delay, no problem. You know what we're gonna do? 0D1 incorrect departure time. Just blame dispatch." So we got a pretty good tailwind. Raf, I'm kind of closing in on you, eh? What's your cruising altitude, Raf? Are you also 350? Got a solid ground speed, 503. Alright, looks like Raf's cruising altitude is like 3,000 feet above us. So that's fine, we can overtake him. Let's do our landing performance. So runway 26 right with 11.8 thousand pounds of fuel. So that's 5 less, we'll call it gross weight. What's our gross weight? So 144.4, 5,000 pounds less, so 144.4. There we go. Seems to be dry to me. So with low auto brakes, we need a landing distance of 8,000. We have 9,000 available, so auto brakes low checks out. So I'm going to put back our original cost index here. That's fine. So RAF is cruising 380. Why are we overspeeding? I think we hit some winds or something. Three 350. Levers on climb. Plus levers move. Hold on. Okay, so auto thrust off. Check. Climb. Auto thrust. Engaged. I don't know if we hit some sort of a wind shear or what. I gotta go back and check the tape. What the heck just happened there? It seemed to me we hit some sort of a wind shear and the autopilot got knocked off because we suddenly gained like 1,000 feet in altitude. That was very odd. Unless I had it on vertical speed, but I don't think I did that. I had 350 selected. When I looked over at the MCP there, I saw plus 3,200. So the flight directors were commanding a vertical speed mode of 3,200 feet a minute climb. Not sure what happened there. But we seem to be back. This is kind of why it's risky to just leave the aircraft alone and go somewhere else for a second. But I did not like us overspeeding there. We were way into the overspeed tape there. It must have been wind shear. Huh. Not looking bad. That gave us a little scare for a second. No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, as you can see, we hit an air pocket there and we gained a little bit of altitude, but rest assured, everything is fine with the aircraft. Everything is functioning as intended. We understand the fasten seatbelt signs were off at the time, so if anybody has any sort of injuries, please take it up with your attorney and we will get you connected to our legal department to sort that out. Again, on behalf of Frontier Flight, we apologize for any inconvenience. Thank you. Sunset is slowly approaching. And if anybody's chatting on Twitch, I apologize. I can't see my, just the way the chat's working out right now, my dock, I can't see any Twitch chats. But if you are saying anything and you want to interact, come over to the dark side on YouTube. Simple Takeoffs YouTube channel, and we're live there. I can read your chats perfectly fine there. Let's put on some ATC, real ATC for some background noise. We'll go, how about Atlanta? That makes sense. Let's see, Atlanta, not a lot of listeners. Atlanta Tower. Yeah, we'll do Atlanta Tower. RNAV Slaw, 27 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 1544.
Tower Delta 754 is AJ. Ground.
They sound busy.
For land 26 right Delta 754.
UPS 2308 heavy, thanks for your help, taxi to the ramp.
Taxi to the ramp, UPS 2308, thanks.
But yeah, I'm still wondering what happened there, guys, when the autopilot got kicked off. That was definitely some sort of a wind shear. All I remember is looking at the PFD, like, why are we in the red tape? Hopefully we won't have an in-flight breakup. Oh my goodness. Blocked. I don't know why that sounds like that. That's kind of annoying. Hold on, let me change it.
Step one, two. Step one, two.
Atlanta Tower. There we go. Got the beautiful sunset.
at 8, runway 27 left, clear to land.
Clear land 27 left, L9937.
Looks like they're doing 27 left, but they might be landing on 2 runways. Because it's so busy down in Atlanta. Let's have a look here. Let's have a little look-see.
Lima at ground point 75.
Yeah, so they're doing 27 left and 26 right, whatever, or the other way around. Hold on, let me see. No, that's correct. So that's 27 left.
Before taxi via the
That's
Victor Loop.
southwest from Tampa just landed, and then they're also doing 27 or 26 right, which is what we're doing. We got a beautiful Delta 75 from Portland arriving right now, touching down. So that's the runway we're going to be going for. And they're doing their little right downwinds like we're planning on doing, which is good. Check.
Delta 54, you still with me?
Affirm, Delta 54.
Make a left there at hotel, cross on the 26 left, taxi.
Alright, left turn at hotel, cross 26 left to Delta 54.
Southwest 3793 at Tango, cross 27 right, join Lima ground point 75.
Southwest 3783.
1064, Lima third, 27 right, Lima Charlie, line up and wait.
27 right, Lima Charlie, line up and wait, Delta 1064.
2614, Atlanta Tower, wind 2208, winner 26 right, clear land.
26 right, clear land, Los Lane 614.
Atlanta Tower Airport maintenance 32 Bravo is off, taxiway November. Thank you.
Airport maintenance 32 Bravo, right?
Cross Delta right on Echo point 9, Delta.
Night is falling.
Third land, number 2. Out of 1064, out of football, 27 right, clear for takeoff.
On football, 27 right, clear for takeoff, Delta 1064.
Okay, yeah, so I just reversed on my iPad here the stream, and I saw what happened. Basically, for whatever reason, we got knocked off 350. We probably did hit a wind shear, and the aircraft went into a pretty steep climb, like 3,900 feet a minute. That was what was set on the MCP, but it was doing about 2,600 feet a minute climb. We went all the way up to 36,300 feet. So we gained 1,300 feet. That was a crazy wind shear, guys. That has never happened to me before. That was very random. Some sort of an air pocket or something. That had literally never happened before. Interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and put our logo lights on.
Our next flight runway 27 right, Lima Charlie, clear for takeoff, Delta 1906.
Out of 194, heavy, 11 third, 27 right, Lima.
Strobes are on auto, that's fine.
Line up and wait, 27
Wing
right,
lights
clear
on.
Delta
The
194.
sun's coming down.
64, kind of departure out of them.
Departure out of 1064. Third tower at 581 depot.
Out of 581, 11 tower, runway 27 left, for land.
Holy moly.
581, also you're following an airport.
Okay, I'm gonna close that. There's too much going on there. Stick to some music for now. That looks like it's RAF over there. Might be RAF. We're flying towards the sunset, so we're kind of accelerating the process. We are coming up on our equal time point now. ETP over here, not too far away. We'll see if we can get an updated METAR once we get a little bit closer. But so far so good. I'm gonna turn the cabin lights off. There we go. Lights are off. That looks like a pretty cool sunset to take a snapshot of. I don't know about you, but I shall do that. The sunsets in Microsoft Flight Simulator are second to none. It looks so gorgeous. So let's make sure we have all the restrictions, by the way, in the box. So we said Nezgul. So it has us at 350, but you want to be at 240 or higher, so that's fine. I'm aiming for 250 there, but maybe that's excessive then. Let's see. By swag, you want to be at 17,000 or higher, so it has us at 22. By Hobbit, 14 or higher, it has us 16.8. By Insole, exactly 12,000. So let's see, if you want to lose around 5,000 feet in 12 miles. Yeah, we'll sort of manage it. We'll manage it, but it looks a little tight this junction. In 12 miles to lose 5,000 feet. Probably need speed brakes. But, how about this? We'll redo the profile. We'll say, give me flight level 320. On the descent. Is that you, Raf? Okay, so that looks a little bit better. 15.9. And then we'll have 12 miles to lose 4,000. That's fine. And then for the ILS, 26 right, I want to come in at Bamboo at 4,000. Which is in there. 2,700 glide slope intercept at AJ. That's all good. Alright, we're good. You're at Mach 80. Alright, I'll speed it up a little bit, Raf. We'll go Mach 0.79. Alright, hold your ears. It's time for another outside action. Oh, that definitely deserves a screenshot. I don't know about you. Snip. So still no ATC, eh? I was hoping Atlanta Center at least comes online. That's fine, we know what we're doing. So 54 minutes so far on the flight time and hour and 7 on the block time. Maybe I'll do a little screenshot here from RAF too, why not? Beautiful. Look at that, the way the sun is reflecting off the wing and then the shadows from the fuselage. That looks pretty darn good to me. Looks pretty darn good to me. Microsoft is undefeated in sunset and night flying in general. Yeah, I would agree with that, Raf. Look at that. Whew. That looks dope. That looks like fire. Screenshot. Lots of screenshots in cruise tonight. Beautiful. If X-Plane and Microsoft would... That's a genius idea there, Raph. I never really thought of that. Imagine like combining the physics of X-Plane and the replay engine of X-Plane with the beauty of Microsoft and the photogrammetry of Microsoft. Yeah, that would be a super sim. That would be a super sim. For sure. So hydraulic quantity looking good. Gens are putting out electricity as intended, 115 volts. Gen 1 giving a little bit more than Gen 2. Engine bleeds. 40 psi, 200 degrees. Not too shabby. I don't think we would have new information yet. Yeah, it's still the same information, so we'll look for an update later. We even got the floor lighting here. Turn down the brightness on everything. Nighttime is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder how I could turn this off. Anybody know? That's for the charge. Oh, it's actually modeled. Look, when I plug it in, that little lightning bolt comes on the batteries. That's pretty cool. So look, I'm unplugged. Give it a second. It goes away. And then I plug it in. Comes back right here. That's pretty darn cool. Oh, there we go, sleep mode. So you know what? Let me try this on the FO side to make sure that we can still access it if we want to. Okay, so it goes dark. Now when I want to access it, what do? I just click. Okay, I'm happy with that. So let's just go sleep mode. And we'll go sleep mode. There we go. Less light pollution there in the cockpit. Alright, we're still on Unicom 122.8, and I don't see any ATC in my way that is online. That's fine. Hold your ears, let's get another outside top of descent in 116 miles for you, Raf. Roger. It's about, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Unless you meant for me. You're probably already almost at the descent, right? Hold on one sec, guys. Back with you. Alright, we're pretty much getting ready for our descent here. Do we want some flood lighting maybe? Oh no, definitely not. Maybe like the tiniest amount? No. That's fine. And where was the dome lights for this? Okay, they definitely don't want that either. I wonder what's the protocol in real life. Anybody know, like in terms of the lighting in the cockpit at night? Do they leave the dome light on? Do they leave it off? Do they maybe just turn it off for landing, or what is it? I wonder. Let's see, do we have a new METAR? Nope, it's the same one. Let's see if there's a METAR. Actually, we'll do it in a few minutes. So the latest information we have is 19 degrees down there. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is Captain speaking on behalf of Frontier Flight 212, Frontier Airlines. I'd like to thank you for joining us on this service from Austin to Atlanta. We hope you've had a great flight so far as we're cruising at our cruising altitude of 35,000 feet, but we'll be starting our descent in about 10 minutes for Atlanta. The weather down in Atlanta is clear, few clouds, 19 degrees. In a few short moments, the cabin crew will come around to make sure your seatbelts are secured, fastened, with your tray table stowed, and your seats in the most upright position. We ask that you remain seated for the remainder of this flight, and if there's anything we can do to make your flight more enjoyable, don't hesitate to ask. Again, on behalf of Frontier Airlines, your first officer and cabin crew, this is Captain Simple. I'd like to thank you for flying with us. If Atlanta's home, welcome home. Otherwise, we wish you a safe transit after this. Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival in about 10 minutes. Thank you. DFW Spotter in the house says, hello, I'm doing an Atlantic crossing in the 777 tonight. What route airline should I do? Well, since I'm Canadian, DFW Spotter, I would be partial to Air Transat. Well, Air Transat doesn't have 777s. Maybe AC, Air Canada. But for you, I'd say do Delta. Do some Delta ops. For the route, I have no idea. I guess you're going to be doing one of those North Atlantic tracks, right? I've actually never flown across the pond. But yeah, DFW Spotter, welcome to the stream. Do some Delta ops, why not? And guys, we have 9 likes. If somebody can give us one more like, we'll get to double digits on the stream. I'd really appreciate your support. If we can get to double digit likes. Alright. So the first altitude I'll bug down on our descent. We'll aim for, we said, by Nesgo, let's be at 300. Or 320, okay. So that means really I need to start my descent in about 10-11 miles out from Nesgo. So we can even fix that fixed ring to match. So instead of 33, we'll go like 12 out. That's good. Let's make it a little bit dimmer. All right. You'll see if it has Delta, Roger. The other option would be United. You can do some United ops. Atlanta to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Nice. Sounds like Delta Ops to me, right? Out of Atlanta. So we got new METAR as of 5 minutes ago. Winds are 230 at 4. We've got a beautiful town or city over here. 10 statute miles visibility, few clouds at 10,000, scattered clouds at 15,000, scattered 20,000, temperature 17, dew point 13, altimeter 3000. A little bit of rise in pressure. Six-hour maximum temperature 22.2, minimum 17.2, so it's not fluctuating too much. Let's go to our perf. So what did I say for the winds? 230 at 4, 17, 230 at 4. 17 degrees now. And altimeter 3000 still. It's going to give us VLS of basically reference VREF of 135. So our approach speed is going to be 5 on top of that for 140. 140 is our VAP. Alright. And you know what? I'm gonna select auto brakes low because we already checked our landing data. We can confirm our gross weight. We are currently at 145.6. We're gonna be landing with 11.7, but how much fuel do we have now? 13.2. So 1.5 less than that. So 144.1. What do I have before? Because the fuel burn will change it. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go 144.2. It's gonna be the same thing. Latest METAR. Yeah, we need 8,000 factored landing distance by a factor of 15%. We still have 8,000, and I mean we still have 1,000 feet. Landing distance available 9,000. We need 8,000. So auto brakes low is checked. DFW spotter, enjoy your flight. Hopefully you'll get a nice butter into Paris. So I can go all the way down to 240 by Nesgol. So that's what I'll set as my MCP, or FCU rather. Altitude. And let's go ahead and turn on the fasten seatbelt signs at this point. And of course it's modeled in the Phoenix. You're going to see the fasten seatbelt signs have come on. All right. Let's check one more time for any ATC. No ATC online. Okay. Still got Toronto Center because of the Thursday night event. But we got one person leaving Atlanta. Let me show you guys one more time where we stand on the map before we start our descent. So there's RAF, ground speed 495, there's us 487, not far behind. Pretty good spacing throughout the flight with RAF. I'm happy with that. There's Hartsfield Jackson. Beautiful, let's do it. So TOD in about 10 miles. Bring down the brightness for this. I don't think it's working. I don't know if that's modeled or not. Oh wait, actually it is working. You just gotta press it a lot. There we go. So that's working. Let's check one more time just for the hell of it, if we can get in weather information. Interesting. Select desired system. That's very interesting. Just doesn't want to load. I hope it's not like that every time now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start my descent now. We'll push for managed descent. Throttles are coming back. The thrust is coming back. We'll go, just let them know. Ding the seatbelt. And we're officially on our way down via the Hobbit 2 arrival. Let's go. We don't do night flights too often here on the channel, so when we do, it's beautiful. Just enjoy it. Look at that moon over there. Looking good, looking good. So after Nezgul, or however you pronounce that, November Zulu Golf Uniform Lima, you're going to be at Smog at 17,000 or higher. So I'm going to go down to 17,000 or higher. We'll see how the McDo manages our descent. Alright, we're officially on our way down. We'll make sure the cabin is depressurizing, which it is. Cabin altitude 5,400 feet and declining at 350 feet a minute. Delta P is 8.2, check. We're not in any visible moisture or anything, so I don't need anti-ice. How cold is it? Minus 46 around and minus 18 on the skin of the aircraft. The McDo says at Smog I want to be at flight level 213, that's fine. Hobbit 15.9, that's fine. I put that manually. ENSO 12,000. It's a smooth profile. And then for the ILS, we're coming in down to 4,000. Speaking of ILS, the RadNav frequency India Golf X-Ray Zulu, India Golf X-Ray Zulu 110.1 is checked, set and cross-checked, 275 on the course. Cross-checked. Looking good. And we got our ILS minimums of 1190. There we go. Quite ready for our descent, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get an outside look. Not too shabby. We've been airborne for about an hour and a half now. Here comes profile, so I expect it to start descending more rapidly now. Here it is, thrust idle, here we go. Does it need speed brakes? Nope. Dive bombing a little bit, no problem. And now it's going to decrease that to stay on profile. Maybe they can tweak it in the next revision to not have it dive bomb so abruptly to 4,200 feet a minute. Maybe they can kind of make the McDo start calculate the top of descent a little bit faster. Or come in, like dive in, not dive, but descend into the profile when it's catching the profile. Maybe they can make it a little bit smoother. But yeah, we're just VNaving it down, managed descent, 4,300 feet a minute. Not sure how comfortable it is for the packs, but there we go. Now it's toning it down a little bit. Now it's more of a reasonable descent rate. We can work with that as we come over smog. I'll check the weather in chat as well. Exclamation point DEST. Come on, Nightbot, you can do it. And by the way, after smog, I want to be at Hobbit at 14,000 or higher. Okay, so it's the same information as we got from our EFB in Nightbot, for the Nightbot. As of 18 minutes ago, 230 at 4, so winds calm, good visibility 10 statute miles, few clouds 10,000, scattered 15,000, scattered 20,000, 17, 13, altimeter 3000. And now that we're passing smog, I'm going to go down to 14,000. That's the next altitude. And there's a purple magenta altitude constraint here because I put a hard restriction at 15.9. I kind of just made that up to have a smooth descent in 12 miles to 12,000. So that's why you're seeing that. So it's really 14,000 or higher by Hobbit. Atlanta traffic, Frontier Flight 212, we're about 50 southwest of the field, descending out of flight level 180 via the Hobbit 2 for a right downwind, ILS 26 right, Atlanta traffic. Alright, 18,000, let's push and go 330, local altimeter, 330, set once, twice, 3 times, cross-checked. Check. And I'm going to go ahead down to 12,000. It is 12 degrees on the skin, so we are going through a little bit of precipitation. We might put our anti-ice on. We'll see. About 10 miles out from Ensol, we want to be at 12,000. I believe there's RAF. And then 4,000 for Bamboo for the ILS. Yep, 4,000. Check. There's the beautiful lights of Atlanta, one of the busiest airports in the United States and one of the busiest cities. It's a huge international hub. So after that, I'm just going to continue down to 4,000. So it's going to want to level off. That's fine. Let's see how perfect it has calculated it. 3, 2, 1. Look at that. Exactly at 12,000 at Ensel, such that it didn't even need to level off or anything. Beautiful. We love that. I will go ahead and take control of the speed. Still got 15 miles until RAF in front of me, so look at this as we come in and out of a little bit of clouds. Looks good. I believe that might be RAF in front of us right there. All right. Again, I'm really super happy about the fact that the PFD displays and everything went back to normal now and there's no lag anymore. I love it. Absolutely love it. Alright, the aircraft is bugging down. It has already bugged 250. As we're approaching 10,000 feet. No speed restrictions on the arrival here for the Hobbit 2. So we'll just manage our speed. We'll give it some speed brakes to help slow it down faster, so we don't get too much above profile. Speed brakes deployed. And let's take over. Actually, we'll stow the speed brakes first. Speed brakes are up. We'll arm them. Speed brakes armed. And give me selected speed.
Falcon traffic, Foothills 926, turn final 13 on the hard now. Falcon.
There's RAF turning right downwind. There's the field. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. And in fact, I want to snip. Screenshot. Check. So we're going all the way down to 4,000. Let's go landing lights on. Toggle the seat belts and go to the McDo. Approach phase. It looks like we don't even need to. Oh, there we go. Activate approach phase. We are in selected speed mode, so it's not going to slow down to green dot speed without us wanting it to. Confirm. There we go. VAP is 140. Check. Beautiful. And at this point, I'm just going to do open descent. So push that in. We're going to do open descent 250. Look at that. That looks so good. Alright, about to turn downwind. I'm going to go down to 210. There's RAF. By the way, when we land, we're gonna vacate probably via either Bravo 3 or Bravo 1 to the left. Cross 26 left, and then we'll go to Concourse Charlie. We'll call it Concourse Charlie. And looks like green dot's a little bit above 210 today, so we'll maintain that. We'll honor 215.
Falcon traffic, Foothills 926, short final runway 13, Falcon.
And Atlanta traffic, Frontier Flight 212 is on a right downwind, runway 26 right, Atlanta traffic. There's the beautiful field. That looks so good. Give me a snapshot right now, please and thank you. With the clouds and the city lights and the runway lights. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. LS push buttons on. India Gulf X-ray Zulu. India Gulf X-ray Zulu identified. 110.1, 7 miles out. Check. Cross check with the ND, about 7 miles out. Let's get the moon in the background too there. One more snip shot. Snip. Alright. Yeah, that wind shear was crazy, guys. How we gained 1,200 feet in like literally 20 to 30 seconds. And if I were to be away from the aircraft at that point, that's kind of the risk you always run when you're going away from the aircraft and you're flying in the sim. Even though it's on autopilot, you never know. Alright, give me flaps 1, speed check. Yeah, we're good up to 230, so speed check, flaps 1. Let's go down to S speed. We can go down to 192 is our S speed today. And then anything flaps 2 or greater, we can go to F speed.
Falcon traffic, Foothills 926, 613 Falcon and FBO. Falcon.
Alright, Raf, I guess you're going to be starting your turn to base pretty soon. We'll wait for Raf to turn base before because we don't want to cut him off. It's going to be a long final for Raf. There he is.
Atlanta traffic, Delta 1252, making a right base turn to final 26 and right, Atlanta.
Get that butt up.
Will do, sir.
Alright, Raf's turning base. What a flight, what a sunset, what a beautiful evening stream. Love it. Love it. Okay, so he turned base just past Kiva there. Kiwi. Let's go to Concourse Charlie, Raf. We'll go somewhere in Concourse Charlie. Just park somewhere there and I'll come by. Bravo. Oh, you want to do Bravo? That also works. It depends how far I go out. Charlie sounds good? Okay, let's do Charlie. Because I think, yeah, we can probably exit but at Bravo 5 there. Maybe Bravo 3. Yeah, whatever. You can go Bravo or Charlie. It doesn't really matter. Charlie 52 and 54, Roger. Alright, we can start our base soon. We're a beam RAF right now. Charlie 52 and Charlie 50, Roger. Atlanta traffic, Frontier Flight 212, 4,000 feet, turning right base, runway 26 right, and we got the 757 in sight, Atlanta traffic.
Hit that button.
Hey. Alright guys. Let's leave RAF a little bit more space so we don't have to go around. And let's go 170 and heading. There he is. Beautiful so far, beautiful performance, beautiful frames. Nothing to complain about, knock on wood. I wonder if night flight uses less frames because you get more frames, better performance on a night flight because of the less details on the terrain to load for the photogram. I wonder. Frontier Flight 212, turn right heading 190. 190, Frontier Flight 212.
Land traffic Delta 1252, 10 mile final 26, right?
And Frontier Flight 212s, you are 6 miles from Bamboo, turn right heading 220, maintain, or actually make that 230, maintain 4,000 until established, clear for the ILS approach, runway 26 right. Okay, right heading 230, maintain 4,000 until established, clear to ILS approach 26 right, Frontier Flight 212. There we go, doing our own VATSIM. And missed approach altitude, climb to 1800, then climbing right turn to 4000, inbound Romeo Mike Golf. We got the localizers checked. Romeo Mike Golf. Inbound on the Romeo Mike Golf VOR radial 132 to Dallas International, or yeah, Dallas INT, whatever, and hold. And it's going to be a parallel entry into the hold. So basically 4,000 is the missed approach altitude. I'm going to go approach mode. Okay, speed, alt, loc, green, glide slope, blue, cat 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2. There it is. I'm gonna slow it down now. Give me speed check. Flaps 2. And I'm gonna slow it to final approach speed now. I'm going to configure early just to give them time to land and go off the runway. Speed check. Flaps 3. And give me flaps full. Configuring nice and early today. Here comes glider slope. Let's see. I think Raf's landed.
That traffic does 12 short final 26 right.
Alright, there he is. Short final, it's kind of hard to tell. I see his, I see some light flashing there, but not sure if that's him. So here comes glide slope. Atlanta traffic, frontier flight 212, 10 mile final runway 26 right, Atlanta traffic. Glide slope captured, missed approach altitude set 4,000, check. Man, I haven't landed this bird in over a month. Let's hope all will be well. Let's go gear down. All right. So gear down on 3 greens, no red, flaps full and indicated, auto brakes low, ground spoilers armed, we're lit up, clear to land, and ECAM memo landing no blue. "60 knots kind of from quartering, left quartering headwind, a little bit of a crosswind component. Now ECAM memo landing no blue. We're waiting for that.
Atlanta traffic does 12 clear or 26 right, butter.
Oh, he got that butter. Let's put the ESP to sleep. All right.
That traffic gets 1252 crossing 26 left at level 5.
Roger. And we're about 5 out. I'll wait a little bit till I start the recording. Let's get one more outside view. Hold your ears. All right.
1,000.
1,000, check stable, missed approach altitude set. My aircraft. It's gonna definitely take a little bit of getting used to the yoke again. That's for sure. Or to the stick, because I'm so used to the yoke.
That traffic does 1252 clear or 26 left.
Atlanta traffic, frontier flight 212, short final, runway 26 right. Atlanta traffic.
100 above. Minimum.
Landing.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Nose down. Spoilers, reverse green, diesel, 70 knots, stow 'em, manual braking, check, and welcome down to Atlanta. That was pretty good. It wasn't floaty or anything, it was a butter. I'll take it. For the first time, butter. For the first time in a while since we've flown the A320, I'll take that. That was a fun flight, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button. I really got to fix this tiller thing. I don't know why it keeps wanting to go to the left. But let's make our traffic call here. Bravo 3, we're going to take a... I can go both ways here. Let's go left here and then we'll cross. We'll take a right and cross 26 right or 26 left. So we'll go left turn. We'll leave our lights on because we're about to cross the other runway. Atlanta traffic. Frontier flight 212 is clear of 26 right at Bravo 3. Atlanta traffic. That was fun, guys. I really enjoyed that hand-flown approach as well. Chrono, hour and 54 minutes. Yeah, I really missed the A320 for sure. I did miss it. All right, let's cross at Bravo 4 and then Foxtrot 3 Foxtrot. Frontier flight 212 crossing runway 26 left at Bravo 4, taxiing to Concourse Charlie via Bravo 4 Echo 3 Foxtrot 3 Foxtrot. Atlanta traffic. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Imagine we weren't, that would have been scary. What a beautiful night or nighttime arrival into hot Atlanta. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream and this flight as much as I did. That was super fun, guys. Especially the approach and landing. It had really been a long time since I used the side stick. Definitely take some getting used to, but all right, let's go straight to Foxtrot 3 and then we'll make a left turn there. And I'm gonna go lights off, runway turn-offs off, taxi lights on, and stow this, bring up our flaps. So Charlie is going to be straight ahead to the left here. RAF's right there. Beautiful. Let's go APU, APU. APU master switch, 1, 2, 3, APU. I love the A320. I really miss this. I know I keep saying that over and over, but I really did. All right. How are the gate situations looking though? They look a little bit, where is the line? Let me see, what gate is this? So if I stop it here, let's stop it here for a second. So that's the line. I don't want this truck in my way, but what are you gonna do? So parking brake set, TCAS, let's go standby. So Concourse Charlie 52 is RAF. I believe that's what you were saying. So I'm going 50. Let's see if GSX wants to work. Charlie. So Charlie 50. No follow me. Okay, there, we do have the guy there. Perfect, so GSX is working. And let's turn the taxi light off so we don't blind the guy. Let's go. Telling us to go more right, okay. Perfect. APU bleed on. And engine number 2. This is when I can use the dome lights. Let me put the dome light on, guys. Dome lights on. Engine number 2 off. Engine number 1 off. Beautiful. It is so dark. Let's blind him. Let's blind him for fun. Whoops. Sorry, ma'am. Oh, we even got a bow. I don't know if you guys caught that, but she gave us a bow. Alright. We'll take the bow.
Falcon, traffic, Foothills, 927 departing 13 to the north.
Let's wait for our 5% N1, and we'll let the packs out. Here we go, 5% N1, good. We can go seatbelt signs off, no smoking off. They can all start smoking now. We'll go GSX, request deboarding. We'll put our recorder to ground control. That can go back there. We'll turn off the aiders. That's fine. And we'll turn off the fuel pumps. It automatically takes care of the fuel needed for the APU. Emergency exit lights off. Strobe lights off. It was on auto, so it wasn't on. That's fine. And that's all she wrote. Let's go outside. Hold your ears. Oh boy. Okay, let me turn the sounds down a little bit here. Amazing flight.
Traffic, Foothills 927 is clear 13 departing to the northeast.
Raf, that was amazing. That was fun.
Hampton traffic, Foothills 927 is about 10 mile final straight and we're on way 6. Hampton.
Get that butter.
You said what?
Get that butter.
Oh, yes, sir.
Raf.
Got a butter on into Falcon with negative 94.
Hey. They're not used to your comments, Raf.
Get up, get up.
Alright, let's go. Screenshot from Raf's side. Never mind that he's a 7.3. He's actually a 7.5.
Flight I've done, Falcon to Hampton. About a 2-minute flight.
Yes, sir.
That is a short flight.
Where are you headed to?
Oh, we just got here from Austin.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was a long flight. Let's do one more screenshot here with Raf. Screenshot. And I'll pull up the Discord link one more time in case you're watching this when it's not live. I believe the link should still come up if you want to join the Discord. All right, Raf, it's been a pleasure. I like these night flights, man. Maybe we should do a little bit more.
Traffic for Hills 927 special, 2 mile final for runway 6, Hampton.
Oh, I thought he was coming to Hartsfield Jackson. He's going to Hampton. All right. Let's go here. Here. Disconnect off VATSIM. And you know what? We'll say bye to the packs. Take care. Have a good night. Polite flight attendant even bowing at them. Have a good night now. Bye now. Great landing. Well, thank you so much, sir. Have a good night. Bye now. All right. That's all she wrote. They're going over to the bus. Let's get this bad boy ready for the replay and we'll get out of here. Smash that like button on your way out if you haven't already. I hope you guys had a fantastic week and have a better weekend ahead. How did we do this? So we went from the config menu in the EFB. We're going to set this bad boy up from the panel states tab here for ready. We'll go GSX. Bye-bye. Thank you for your services. We'll close all the doors. And flaps should be set again for for departure, for arrival. Flaps full. All right, time for the replay. GSX. Okay, I don't like that little graphic up there. I'm gonna go KATL engine. See ya. Exit. Good. All right. Let's get out of here. We're off VATSIM. Again, thanks, Raf, for flying with me before I leave you guys here. I can't scroll all the way up, but yeah, Henry. We had Henry in the house. That was a while since we had Henry there. KW Airlines, thanks for joining, guys. Regs Simulation. Romeo Papa Aviator, Raf, thanks for flying. Campbell the Pro. Brendan Berry was in the house. DFW Spotter. And that's it. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I'm gonna roll the replay and we'll get out of here. It was kind of an eventful flight because we hit wind shear, pretty severe wind shear if you ask me, and we gained about 1,200 feet. We went from 35 to 36.2 in the middle of the cruise, so that was a little bit scary, but aside from that, it was a fun flight, even better approach, and I was happy with the landing. So we got 0.97 Gs, 121, we'll take it. Let's see what Sim Toolkit Pro gave us. 184, we'll take it. It didn't feel that floaty to me at all, so that was good. Let's see, landing report. Centerline. Maybe 1,500 footers, centerline, we'll take it. Check screenshots when you get a chance, Roger.
100. 40, 30, 20.
Let's see.
Low terrain.
Let's check out Raf's screenshots real quick. So Raf was in the Delta Airlines 75, looking pretty. That's an X-plane, or should I say X-plane. Let's open one up in the browser. Get that full screen. Looks good, Raf. Auto, DGS, and X-Plane 12. Beautiful job, okay. That is true. It's showing me properly as the Frontier. Nice. Better model matching than FSLTL. In this case. Your favorite Boeing plane? Nice, bro. Fire. I'm glad you liked it, Raf. I'm glad I could showcase it and it piqued your interest. That's what we're here for. Beautiful. And I'll add my screenshots in not too long from now.
Retard.
Let's go. Flight recorder.
Too low. Terrain.
Alright guys, I'm gonna leave you guys with a replay and get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening. Take care of yourselves and each other. And here's the music. Let's roll it.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
Oh, stop it.
Until one day, a young man catches fire.
Alright guys,
It's Phoenix.
enjoy the replay. Till next time, I'm out. We'll see ya.